Climate change, a topic of immense importance, yet often muddled with misconceptions and misinformation. Today, we're setting the record straight and diving into the undeniable facts about this global phenomenon. Firstly, let's talk about human-induced greenhouse gas emissions. These are the result of activities that have become commonplace in our daily lives. Whether it's burning fossil fuels for energy or cutting down forests for development, we are releasing enormous amounts of carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into our atmosphere. These gases trap heat from the sun, creating a sort of thermal blanket around the Earth, leading to a steady uptick in global temperatures. This brings us to our second fact, the rise in global temperatures. Over the past century, we've seen a significant increase in global average temperature. This isn't just a coincidence. It's a direct result of the increasing concentration of greenhouse gases in our atmosphere. Thirdly, these rising temperatures are having a profound impact on our weather patterns. The climate isn't just about what the weather is like today, or tomorrow, or even next week. It's about long-term trends and patterns. As the Earth warms, these patterns are disrupted, leading to more frequent and intense extreme weather events, from devastating hurricanes to crippling droughts. Finally, let's touch on the effects on polar ice and sea levels. As global temperatures rise, our polar ice caps are melting at an alarming rate. This melting ice flows into the oceans, resulting in rising sea levels. And for those living in coastal communities, this isn't some distant threat. It's a very real and present danger. These are the hard facts about climate change, backed by extensive scientific research and observational data. It's not a debate or a matter of opinion. It's the reality we're living in, and it's a reality we need to face, understand, and ultimately take action against. After all, the future of our planet and generations to come depends on it. Now let's debunk some common myths. First up, the idea that climate change is just a natural variation. Yes, our planet's climate has always experienced shifts. However, the current rate of change is unprecedented in human history. This acceleration coincides with the industrial age and our increased emissions of greenhouse gases. So, while climate does naturally fluctuate, the current changes are predominantly driven by human activities. Next, the claim that climate models are unreliable. The truth is, these models are based on rigorous scientific principles and have been successful in predicting climate trends. While they might not offer a flawless representation of the future, they provide valuable insights into possible climate scenarios. Their purpose isn't to predict the weather next Tuesday, but to illustrate how our actions today can shape the climate of tomorrow. Then, there's the myth that it's too late to take action. It's true, we're already seeing the impacts of climate change, and some changes will continue due to past emissions. But that doesn't mean our efforts are in vain. Immediate action can still mitigate future consequences. Every fraction of a degree of global warming we can prevent matters. Lastly, the idea that climate change could benefit some regions. While it's possible that some areas might experience short-term advantages, like longer growing seasons, these are vastly outweighed by the negative impacts. More frequent extreme weather events, rising sea levels, and disrupted ecosystems are just a few examples. In the long run, the overall impacts of climate change are overwhelmingly negative. These myths, while widespread, are based on misinformation and misunderstanding of the complex science behind climate change. Let's remember, understanding and acknowledging the true nature of climate change is the first step in combating it. We're all in this together, and together we can make a difference. In conclusion, understanding the science of climate change is crucial for informed decision-making and effective action. It's imperative that we, as a society, grasp the magnitude of this issue. We must appreciate the solid facts and debunk the prevalent myths. The truth is, our planet is experiencing an unprecedented shift in its climate, largely due to human activities. This is not a distant problem, but a pressing reality. We must act now. Every step taken towards reducing greenhouse gas emissions, every effort invested in renewable energy, every tree planted, and every myth debunked contributes to a larger collective impact. Remember, our actions today will shape the world of tomorrow. It's on us to ensure that future generations inherit a planet that is sustainable, healthy, and thriving. Together, by dispelling myths and embracing facts, we can work towards a sustainable future for generations to come. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.